I'm telling you, watching them Madden championships, man.
Man, he got the color. He got the colors with the Atlanta Falcons, huh?
Who, him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. This is Madden 18
Chiefs
on
is
EA
definitely in
Sports.
danger of missing the playoffs, bro.
In today's game, time of possession is something to watch. The Redskins are top 10 in first downs, and they go up against a Giants team that wants to control the game as well.
All right, we appreciate it, Larry. It's our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up.
Nice pass, boy, nice.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And the Washington Redskins.
Fucking defensive tackle is mean.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That goes for a gain of 31. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of
this
coaches
safety
say
for
each
me,
game
Hoffman,
is its own.
is
You don't really have carryover. This feels like the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Yo, this nigga is
balling. The play, and it'll make it second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
All right, here we go.
Now a play fake here.
Yo, this motherfucking defensive tackle. Watch the DT. Man, he is just killing people.
Brings up second down.
They can't block him.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Second down now after the incompletion.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
And
taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
He's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it,
come on.
The running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
And they still need 8 yards for the first here on second down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll set up to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short.
Who you got back there? You still got J.J. back there?
Yep.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Aldrich Rosas now to try the Giants field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Rosas puts this one through. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So they come into enemy territory. Nice drive to start the game, but they probably wanted 6. They only got 3.
I agree with you totally. That's the expectation. When you get the ball and you start moving it and you're rolling, you think you're going to end up in the end zone. But they should be happy with the
he didn't throw it.
Good way to get things going here in this game.
Oh.
So we're craving. So
Oh. I tried to wait on that route.
Oh shit! What else is this?
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play.
Oh, hell no. Look at all that space you got.
But now that has some options by the second and short.
Oh, hell no, man. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I ain't see nothing but all field.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Yeah, I had to look at that shit and get like, oh, you see me pause. Like, wait a minute.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
They'll run here. It's Murray. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only get 2 there. But
he dropped it.
Keep the drive going. So it'll be first down here after the run.
Yeah, he sure did. He was open on that one.
Yeah, the defense.
Y'all keeping him in the game with these field goals.
Murray. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. A gain of 3, second down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Flush to his right. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Cousins to his big target. Reed and the Redskins have a first down.
Good defense.
Fresh set of downs here.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight right. Tight right.
Oh, wow. I seen that.
Cousins. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
This is
Tomlinson with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. That was second down run for Murray. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. And they only get a yard back there.
What's the flag? He didn't let go of the ball yet. Oh, come on. Oh, that's a bad call.
Number 7 of the drive. Third and long for Cousins.
Oh, God.
Y'all motherfuckers on some bullshit.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away.
Yeah,
I think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Oh, they gave him the first down?
Hurry up, here we go.
They go play action here on first down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And now it's second down.
But one thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham.
Come on, man.
Give him 10
Little,
yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hawkins. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with the football here as we begin quarter number 2. They're looking at their second and short
You couldn't stay in bounds with that shit, huh? That momentum took you out.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And I get 2 first-round picks.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Oh! Nice pick. Oh, my gosh.
Picked up by Fabian Moreau.
Damn, I really had nobody open.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They go back to Murray on 1st down.
What are y'all doing?
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. On third down, Murray. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside.
Oh, he shook the shit out of him. Ooh, I don't like that.
I don't like that shit.
Nah, he shook this. He shook my man out. His motherfucker.
No move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put.
I'm telling you, this defensive tackle is a goddamn menace.
They'll try and run with Murray.
Got him.
Oh, look at that catch! Oh,
did they stop him? They did. Latavius Murray unable to lower those shoulders.
This boy is pulling out all stops right now. God damn.
Back. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's gonna be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. 4-6 defense, they were daring him to run the football.
Young boys back there balling.
Take us through what the 4-6 defense is, Charles.
So what you're trying to do with your big defensive front is cover the interior offensive lineman, the center, and the 2 guards, and make it difficult if you want to think about running the ball inside. You can control them. That allows the linebackers and the safeties to run free and get to the ball carriers. And that play worked really well. No game.
Shut
It's
out.
a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to
They
a new
on
set
that
of
shit.
downs.
We're going to try to sneak in a run here. Oh! I couldn't get the hit up.
No face mask.
30 down to the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that
Throw
time.
way too early. I got to stop doing that.
Pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They'll look to throw here. Now they go screen. It's
Blocking.
complete.
Come on.
Back-to-back nice gains.
Driving on me. They're driving on me.
Another first.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive line,
I didn't touch him.
The back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really
There
nice
goes my shutout.
They'll run it now out of the
Oh.
and they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down. Looking to throw.
What
And
the
this is going to be intercepted.
Oh my gosh, yo.
Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Damn.
Now running right through it. And he is going to
This
be
nigga threw
stopped
2
on the
picks in the
return
freaking
at his
zone,
own
yo.
3-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've
Hey,
thrown an
now I
interception.
gotta go back to my
Ordinarily,
shit
we
now,
look
yeah.
at the
I gotta go
offense
back
and
to my
say,
shit.
what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Oh,
Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately
I'm on
taken
that
down
shit,
at the line of
son.
scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coach was always saying, don't be afraid to try and create a safety,
That's
too.
the goddamn rock.
I don't want to do this.
Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right.
They go with Murray again. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense.
Oh.
Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, got to make the guys carrying the ball
he's
very,
audible,
very
yeah.
happy.
I had the wrong goddamn guy.
The Redskins on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. from the gun. Here's Cousins. He's deep down the. He's
how did he catch that? Come on.
Have the first down at about the 38.
Here we go again with these
catches, 29 yards that time. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know.
Halftime, 27-7.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
2 minutes to go here in the first half.
Well, fuck you, then.
My good friend Charles and I right back at you after this.
Fuck your cough, nigga.
Oh! Come on! Oh, my man was about to break wide open.
Out of the gun. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. I'm coming after you, 25.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Jordan Reed has it. That one goes for 24 yards.
Oh, he dropped it.
It hasn't been a real fun half.
You're killing me, son.
Like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Cousins.
All right, defense, let's shut him down for a quarter, man. Let's shut him down again. Let's go.
They got him for a sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there.
Let's shut this motherfucker down.
A lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this
Fournette
case,
does not make it through this.
This entire game. Surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
You're trying to stage a comeback. You're trying to embarrass us.
This is an embarrassment. I'm trying to embarrass me.
We got to get back to dominating here, fellas.
Cousins now from the 50. Going with a screen for Murray. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
We back to this running shit.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
Here we go. Rhino.
You got 3 down. We back to this running.
Cousins. Fighting a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it down on the play.
You ain't coming up at my house running like that, sucker.
But it'll still lead to a 4th down. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up.
Nigga, you beat me, I'm cutting your power off of your room.
It's starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on.
Do not let
away from running the football. But you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
And that 3-point tally now means we are even here toward the end of the second quarter.
Fuck that shit, eh?
Put some points on the board, feel better about yourselves as a team, and you're right back to even.
Yeah, the Giants ready to come out now.
Oh, he's going to get hit.
Here in the second quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
Scared to get on the lead.
If they decide to take a shot.
Room here to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
You on live, say how we on live.
Because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Oh, I couldn't hit him. Don't miss, don't. About to be a touchdown. I'm about to do it big.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Whoa!
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage?
Oh, I was about to cut.
Let's find out what they have dialed up. To Shepard.
I was about to cut.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into
They don't go. He starts singing it, man.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Good throw, good catch. But I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with him for that.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man.
Well,
because now you're running away from
someone,
and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
It's almost a pick
off. Perfect time.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 40.
He just hurt James up.
2nd and 9.
Well, you know that old expression.
He just hurt James up. Nigga, you can't eat tonight.
I don't know if
oh, shit, damn. Oh, that's a leg. He's out for the season. He is out for the season, yo. Oh, my God. You might need that running back now, huh?
Back 1 yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people,
that's all right. I got to back up this. Not that great, I guess.
To throw, Cousins. Dancing to his left. He can run for and he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Broke my running back goddamn leg. Son of a bitch. Holy shit. Oh, he goes
comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Bro, I'll take that. That play was nasty. You might want to watch that one.
Here's Cousins. Caught on the right side, Reed. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35
that ball all the way back across field. Really?
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Actually, the receiver had to do both of them. He had to come back for that shit. Tell you, man, it's that new patience thing, man.
2nd down.
Oh, he caught that off the tip! Ew!
They'll run it now out of the gun.
These boys is balling today.
About the 33.
Somebody's injured. What is going on, bro?
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This
Come
is
on, young boy.
3rd and 7.
Oh, God. He almost died.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses
this got broken ribs, man. Oh my God!
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build.
One time he got injured, man. Came back, and now he just came back in week 10, dog.
This field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt.
Straight injury prone now.
Oh, come on! This guy
won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and we
will
will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
They try the 50-yarder and miss it, and now this offense has it 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Oh, no.
Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Now a handoff.
What's the flag? That better be a hole, because somebody hit me in my knees.
45 for a gain of 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did.
I was about to say, somebody hit me in my goddamn knees.
Incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak.
I know you ain't never running when I run the back on that side. Nope.
Out of the gun now on third
I'm
down.
reading, man. You ain't running when you're running backs on that side. I know this.
Receiver complete. 11 yards for number 11. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And to give this time to the tailback. Not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
You heard Jay's guy. Yep.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Hurt my goddamn players.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And in there on the hit, jars the ball free and brings it
young boy, you better.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end,
dropping the ball
unable
like
to keep
that,
two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. They'll look to throw.
I threw the ball.
Taken down.
Oh my God. They're killing me. You're killing me, Small.
Defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
And this one is right down the middle. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3. So they don't get a touchdown here on this opening drive of the third quarter, but I think you still say mission accomplished as they come away from it with the lead.
Absolutely. You got to apply the pressure here, make the other guys play catch-up for a while, and now you just hope your defense can step up and protect the lead.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Cousins to throw it.
Why didn't y'all pick that off? Come on, man.
Would have been a great
one of y'all should have had that
first pick. Instead, it's second down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
Yeah,
a sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. On second down, Cousins again.
Oh, I missed that.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Olivier Vernon in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On 3rd down, Cousins.
He
being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep back. That's caught
And he
inside
still
the 20.
freaking caught the ball.
And he is down deep into Giant territory. A big gain of 38 there on third down.
It doesn't say anything in the email that you freaking sending me. It's not right.
What?
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. From the red zone now, Cousins. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jordan Reed with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. And he's got it as the lead is now 10-6.
Oh! No, they don't go in this cut like that.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. New York set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they load him up because he's helped them out.
We'll see.
I had like 2 steps on
the board here. We'll see.
Oh my gosh. Yo, Madden over here on that bullshit.
Incomplete. It'll be second down.
I had 2 steps, and I stepped up into the pocket.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. The Giants on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Now let's go. Back to throw here. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now a first down following that long gain. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. He'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. A big hit. Knocked down sideways. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it's a second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Throw left side complete. It's moving. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Giants with possession of the football, but needing points as we start quarter number 4.
Watch tight. Tight end right. Here we go now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Get that door in, dude.
A great play there. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the G-men have taken the lead here in the 4th. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, here's a speedy Jamison Crowder. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
Damn, that's
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive
quarterback no
adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
He sure enough had him wide open. You got a rookie back there. You got to throw him up.
Monday night to wrap up the week in football. 2 division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10. They run again with Murray. He's seen a ton of action tonight. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
I'm not
2nd down following the run.
I'm not there.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on
defense showing blitz. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins.
How do you still up? Oh my gosh! Somebody get him! Come on, man! This shit is unspeakably believable.
A big play there with touchdown number 7.
Oh, you have some problems over there.
The Redskins have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Definitely give me problems.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
So you're making no goddamn sense, man.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, get his ass out of there. Yeah, I put Kirk Cousins' ass out. And now I should be a little bit more manageable.
New York set to take the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the
all right, boys, take it easy.
They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
I know I'm down on the scoreboard.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Green,
They ain't giving him 3 picks.
Now a play fake
That's
here
2
on
he
1st
dropped.
down. Looking left side, and he's got a
Not
man.
here.
That's Manning.
Not
And he is
there.
out of bounds just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A very solid gain of 27. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Now back to throw. Runs through the contact, escaping the pressure right. And he's got room. And he'll be a little shy.
I ain't know what to do with that dog running back there.
26-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble and 2nd down.
Oh,
yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Well, you know, I am not a scrambler. You know what I'm saying?
He'll look to throw.
What
and he whips that one incomplete there. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Detroit! Watch it here, Barney!
But he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Detroit!
And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
They'll set up a throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain him.
Which one of you motherfuckers is next?
Being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
Team is fucking stacked.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Finally got your team where you wanted to be.
This will be
There's a couple holes, but they should be addressed in his next draft.
Up to the
and I just signed this team up, so I should be all right.
As they come onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't use your D for that.
Right.
They've got to take care of their own business
and
reestablish themselves now that they're
when
back
I
on the
do,
field.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage
on top of that now,
son. Back at the 28. He lost 2 there.
And it's 3rd
down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it.
Caught that
shit?
Complete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
I was about to say, nigga, I can't get no break.
Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt.
Oh, shit. Ooh.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. This is Beckham remaining down on the ground. And apparently in some pain. And how might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back. And give this time to the tailback. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Hurry up, here we go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And an alley to run. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Just 1 yard to go here on 2nd down.
Ah, this nigga got a ruptured disc, yo.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
I know what play I freaking need, yo, and I can't freaking find it.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4.
All right, here we go. Hey. 4 down. Back to it up, Philly. Here we go. Detroit. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Got him.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
They come out here in the eye. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
What the hell am I doing?
This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away, as we just saw there.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Giants add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at
Good
your face
game,
and I'm
son.
thinking
Good
I gotta
game.
be careful with that.
Good
Well, it's a
game.
2-score game. You're
Have
inside
you
of
on the
2
rope.
minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
This will be taken in at the 1. And nowhere to go. He'll make it back only to the 5-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Very tough spot here for the offense to start.
Watch tight end. Tight right. Let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there. Hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
That was a nice catch, but unable to stay in bounds. And remember, he wasn't a wide receiver who works on that all the time.
I was going to say, he likes to get the ball handed to him. Now, don't get me wrong, he's part of the passing game as well, but maybe a little out of his comfort zone there.
Yeah, he might want to have a few words to say to us about that later, but I am still going with you on that one. Wide receivers work on a little bit more.
And they're going to get this one up past the 25. 23 yards on the play. They'll look to throw here. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off near the 26. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Redskins scoop it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
You know, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Come on, let's go. Ohio. Flex round.
Looking to throw. Buying time to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard. And it's third down. And we're hitting the end of this one, and it looks to probably be the final play.
Let's go. Ohio. Flex round.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So for the Giants, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Redskins, it's a bad time of year to take a loss like this as they drop to 10-5. And they will try to turn it around next week as they head down to Carson for a matchup with the LA Chargers. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night, everybody.